In order to understand the types of brainwaves, I want you to picturize a blank space, an infinitely wide blank space at 0 hertz. It is infinite in all directions. It is multidimensional and it is infinite and it is at 0 hertz. So that blank space has infinitely spread out pure consciousness, which is thinking power, completely at rest. It's not thinking, but it has the thinking power. Because it is at 0 hertz, it is not thinking, but it has the capability to think. So this is Shiva. So this is 0 hertz. So inside this blank space of 0 hertz, there arises one frequency which is ranging between 0.5 hertz to 4 hertz. So this is the delta waves. So when this 0.5 to 4 hertz occurs in the blank space, there arises a realm called as causal realm. So this causal realm is made up of delta waves. The delta waves is completely spread across this realm. So inside this causal realm, there are many dream elements or frequency elements called as causal beings. So these causal beings are nothing but Mahavishnus, the dreamers. So what do they dream about? These causal beings dream about universes, multiple universes. So inside this causal realm made up of delta frequency, there are multiple universes. So these dreamers, that is the causal beings, when they dream, they give rise to a new frequency called as theta frequency. This frequency ranges from 4 to 8 hertz. So they are dreaming in that range, that is 4 to 8 hertz. So inside their mind, there gets created another realm called as the astral realm. So the astral realm is spread with the theta frequency, that is 4 to 8 hertz. So inside that astral realm, there are astral beings. Again, those are also dreamers. So these astral beings dream about a new frequency, that is 8 to 12 hertz. So this frequency range is called as alpha frequency. So this alpha frequency world is the material world which we are seeing right now. So these astral beings dream about the material world, that is the world made up of 5 senses, that is our 5 sensory organs give rise to this dream called as physical realm. So this physical realm is made up of the alpha frequency, and when that alpha frequency has more desires, like for in the case of animals, birds, etc., it becomes beta and gamma frequency. That alpha, beta, gamma frequency is there inside us also. For example, when we have lot of desire to eat food, have sex, or gain money, power, or love someone, so when we have too much desire, that time it gets converted to gamma frequency. So and similarly, when that desire is reduced, that is when we are able to focus, when we are able to solve problems. For example, when we are studying mathematics, physics, or any subject, or playing chess or any intellectual game, that time we are working in the beta frequency. And when we are feeling sleepy, that is when we are going to sleep, about to sleep, that time we are operating at alpha frequency, that is 8 to 12 hertz. This beta frequency ranges from 12 to 30 hertz, and gamma frequency ranges from 30 to, that is above 30 hertz. So above 30 hertz is gamma frequency. So this is the frequency where we have a lot of desires, and beta frequency is where we are able to solve problems. Even though we have desires, we are able to control it. So we are able to focus on solving problems and etc. And alpha frequency is when we are going to sleep. So this world, that is the physical realm made up of 5 senses, is operating at alpha, beta, gamma frequency. So when we reduce that frequency, that is when we tune our consciousness such that it reduces from alpha and goes to theta, there we can see the astral realm, that is the dream realm, which we see during our dreams. So when we sleep, we see the astral realm. So where is this realm placed? This realm is physically not somewhere else. These realms are parallelly existing, that is these realms are overlapping each other. If you see a 3-dimensional view, it's like a globe inside a globe inside a globe. That is, there are 3 globes, 3 spheres Inside one sphere there is another sphere, inside another sphere there is another sphere. So the deepest sphere is the physical realm, and the second sphere is the astral realm, and the third sphere is the causal realm. So if you see in a side view manner, it looks like an optical fiber. That is, the core of the optical fiber is the physical realm. So the first layer which is covering the core is the astral realm, and another layer above the first layer is the causal realm, and finally the space is the 0 hertz. So this is the side view of the model of our consciousness. Again, this universe is not made up of atoms and molecules. This universe is made up of frequencies. So we are inside a hive mind. So which is the hive mind? The main hive mind is the mind which is at 0 hertz. So we are inside a big brain. Again, don't picturize brain as the brain which you are seeing right now. The brain that is the gooey pink color fleshy brain is the brain which is visible to the 5 senses. So that is not the real brain. The real brain is the brain which is at 0 hertz. That is the blank space which I talked about in the beginning, is the real brain. That is the hive mind, and inside that hive mind is the delta brain. So delta wave brain is the brain of causal beings, that is Mahavishnus. So those are dreamers. So inside those dreamers, again there are astral beings which are operating at theta waves. So this is a dream inside dream inside dream. So this is the deepest part of the dream, that is the physical realm. So when we wake up from this dream, we go to the astral realm, and when we wake up from the astral realm, we go to the causal realm, and when we wake up from causal realm, we wake up in the 0 hertz. But during sleep, right, when we sleep, we are going to the astral and causal, but we are not entering the Shiva, that is the 0 hertz. Because if we go to that 0 hertz, then we will not wake up again in the physical realm, because we will achieve Nirvikalpa Samadhi. Nirvikalpa Samadhi means you are tuning your consciousness such that it goes to 0 hertz, and finally you can change the TV channel. That is, you are going to the home screen, that is 0 hertz, and you are changing the channel to theta frequency, because astral realm has more freedom when compared to physical realm. For example, in physical realm, I cannot manifest anything. I cannot travel galaxies. I cannot do anything because I am trapped in this material body. Since the skin is interacting with the ground, I am able to sit on earth. That is, I'm not able to pass through walls. That is because I am operating at alpha, beta, gamma frequency, and this body is the alpha, beta, gamma. So I am not able to go to any place. I have to walk, run. So there are many limitations for this physical body. But when that consciousness tunes into the astral frequency, that is theta frequency, we are able to travel galaxies, because we can pass through anything. We can pass through Mother Earth. We can pass through sun, moon, anything, because sun, moon is operating at the alpha, beta, gamma. So that will not burn us, because we are our dream body, that is the astral body, is not made up of alpha, beta, gamma. So it will not burn us. So similarly, if we tune into the delta frequency, that time we can dream about universes. That is what is happening during dream. That is, you are becoming the astral being. That is, your kundalini is going to the higher chakras. That is, from material body to the astral body, and finally the causal body. So you are becoming the astral being and the Mahavishnu during sleep, but you are not becoming Shiva, because if you become Shiva, then you will not wake up again as human being. So you are becoming the Kshirodakshaya Vishnu, that is the astral being, and the Garbhodakshaya Vishnu, that is the causal being, and coming back as a human being. So your astral body and causal body are parallelly existing, and they are overlapping each other. These realms are overlapping each other. It's a very tough task to picturize these realms, because these realms are pervading. That is, it is all around you. The delta frequency, that is the Shiva, 0 hertz, it is all around you, but you are not able to see the pitch black because you are tuning into the alpha, beta, gamma. But when you tune out from alpha, beta, gamma, you will enter the astral realm. So the dream, what you are seeing, it is in this realm itself. But you are not able to have the physical limitations of this body. So you pass through everything. You can go to any place in the dream, but you are not using the dream for good purposes, because you are afraid of your own consciousness. So you create nightmares and wake up again in the physical realm. So what I mean is, we find solace or we find comfort in the physical realm. That is why we are here. But if we find comfort in the astral realm, our dream realm, if we are very much comfortable with our own consciousness, then we will become astral beings in the next life. Similarly, if we are very much comfortable in the causal realm, we will become the Mahavishnus ourselves. But that is a very far goal. So that is why first we have to become comfortable with our dreams. And in order to change the channel, we have to go to the absolute zero, that is the Shiva, then change the channel. We cannot change the channel directly after death. So we have to be comfortable with our dreams. In order to become comfortable, you have to reduce the dualities in the mind. That is, the society in physical realm has been structured by humans. There is rules and regulations have been made considering this activity as bad, this activity as good, because the society has to run in a particular fashion. That is why your consciousness has been structured to follow rules. It has been conditioned. Now you have to decondition those rules. You have to not consider this activity is bad or good. That bad and good must go away from the your consciousness. Only then your emotion and intellect, that is the astral body, will be filtered out from the 5 sensory data, and you will be able to be very comfortable with the astral body, that is the dream body. So we have to crush those dualities whichever the physical realm has given us, that is the 5 sensory data has given us. You have to crush all the dualities. For example, let's say you can see my hand here, right? So this is just an example of duality. So you can see my hand here, and you are not able to see my hand here. So in this place, you are not able to see my hand. See, in this place, you are not able to see my hand. You are able to see my hand only in this place. So what it means is your 5 senses are creating dualities. But in truth, everything is black. Everything is pitch black. So these dualities, when you overcome, then you will be very comfortable with your astral, causal, and the zero consciousness body. So the zero consciousness, that is 0 hertz, is all pervading. That is the Shiva is all pervading. We just have to dissolve. We just have to dissolve our ego, desires in order to understand Shiva. So I hope this video has brought some light to your consciousness. Thanks for watching. We'll meet in the next video. Jai Mahakal.